Deep in the Whispering Woods, Mart and his friends were having a terrific time. They were playing a game called Sparkling Seek. It was like hide and seek, only the seeker had to find someone who was sparkling. Look! Over there. Something's sparkling under that log. As they approached the log, they heard a pop. Then out popped a little fox, no bigger than Mart's hand, and he was made entirely of bubbles. I found you, Fawn. You're sparkling because you're hiding behind a dewdrop, said Mart, giggling. Suddenly, Fawn gasped. Holy moly, whispered Mart. He barked happily and floated over to Birdie, who was wearing a necklace made of flowers. The friends approached the sleeping fox and noticed that each of them had lost a bubble charm. They were small glass bottles filled with multicolored bubbles. Ha! 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 It said. Then the bubble fox joined them, and they all walked back to the Whispering Falls together. It was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Suddenly, the fox opened his eyes and popped out of his sleep. He yawned widely, revealing a pink tongue. Then he did something amazing. Each of the bubble charms started giggling. Ha! 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 They said. I knew I'd get you. Then the fox spoke. I am the bubble fox, guardian of the Whispering Woods. As a thank you for your help, I give each of you a bubble charm that giggles when you shake it. The bubble fox took one look at it and went wild, popping up and down and shaking his whole body. Quick, Fawn, said Mart, grabbing a large leaf. Distract him. I have an idea. Fawny pretended to be a deer. She tiptoed up to the fox and said, Hey, little fox, do you want to see something really cool? The fox immediately stopped shaking and stared at Fawn. He tilted his head and slowly floated over to her. Then Fawn took the leaf and waved it in front of his face. The fox got really excited and started chasing the leaf. He ran in circles around Fawn, then over to Mart, who had taken off his jacket and was using it as a sail. The fox chased the jacket all around the clearing, never getting too close, but always managing to stay just out of reach. He ran and ran until he was calm and relaxed. Finally, the fox collapsed on the ground, fast asleep. The bubble fox looked at them with big, curious eyes and then floated up into the air. He was standing on top of a log, happily barking at the sky. He took a deep breath and started to shake again. The kids watched anxiously as he shook, then slowly popped. They rushed over to the log, worried that he was gone, but the fox was still there, just a little smaller. He licked Mart's face again, then floated down and disappeared under the log. He's okay, said Fawn, but we need to calm him down. If he pops completely, he might not come back. He bounced off a tree and landed on Mart's shoulder. He's so cute, breathed Birdie. Can we keep him? The bubble fox licked Mart's face with a pink tongue and popped playfully. He's so wet, giggled Fawn, wiping a bubble off her nose. But the fox wasn't just made of water. There were all sorts of brightly colored bubbles inside of him. Red, blue, and even green bubbles swirled around and popped in random patterns. It was mesmerizing. The fox suddenly got very excited, his tail going a mile a minute, and then he started to shake. Uh-oh, said Mart. What's happening? Asked Birdie, worriedly. If he gets too excited, said Fawn, he'll pop and the forest will be without its most exciting sparkle. Just then, the bubble fox took off like a rocket, shooting through the trees and over the bushes. We have to stop him before he pops, said Mart. The friends raced after the fox, calling out to him as they ran. Suddenly, the bubble fox stopped and turned around. Just then, the bubble fox popped out from under the log again, this time wearing a party hat made of leaves. He's going to be okay, whispered Fawn, smiling. Mart, Fawn and Birdie each took a charm and shook it.